cansancio.
Move along.
Não virem.
Today's trends are tomorrow's traps.
Escondidinho aqui, não é? Olha que legal, a luz do jarro fica no próprio jarro. Eita, papai. Deixa eu ver quais são as missões que nós temos aqui. Missão do companheiro, encontra o escritório da agência de seguros. Se alguém vai lucrar com a suposta morte dele, ela acha que deve ser ela mesma. Encontra ela. Ele não vai falar com os pais há muito tempo. Começa aqui o último no central. Vamos ver aqui. Que linda isso, será que só baixar ainda? Todo mundo chique, vamos usar céu.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
Isso lembra a tua casa, né, garota? Por isso que você tem lá o curso de medicina, né? Você é médica, doutora. Registros. Aqui abriu o laboratório, ó. Abriu o laboratório em algum canto. Nós vimos daqui, não foi? Aqui não faz nada. Não faz nada. Olha só, maninho. Laboratório.
After Cascadia in 1084, I was expecting that. Structure has a thing for sticking lab coats in tubes, doesn't it?
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Tá, poxa. Eu que faço as
You're in
perguntas.
my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking. My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
A teoria alienígena parecia um pouco mirabolante. Vai lá, estou escutando. Diga.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You could write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon. I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
Sacrifício, não é? Sacrifício. Tendo já aí vocês.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
I can certainly understand why.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Não, tô enchendo, mãe. Estou enchendo o água aqui.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
It may not be pretty, but we risk the colony's downfall if we hinder the doctor's research.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that. The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? For the last time, no. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Eita, cachorritos. Subornar? Ah, pode ser, tem dinheiro.
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
I don't have time for this.
Perdemos algumas coisas aqui, mas tudo bem. Cadê meu povo? Ah, tá aqui. Não foi arruinada, mas eu acho que a casa de Evelyn fica em Bizâncio e te deu o cartão de acesso para a porta de frente. O que aconteceu na doutora Jana? Você pode encontrar na cedeira. Você preferiu poupar para a doutora Jana. E aí eu perdi aqui, acho que eu perdi aqui reputação com o conselho negativo. É certo. Volte pra ali. Vou ter que voltar pra lá. Vamos voltar logo pra lá. Não, fazer logo a missão desse lugar. Acabei fazendo a missão sem querer. São mais rápido que qualquer coisa. Vamos lá, galerinha. Terminar de conhecer esse espaço. Cachorrinho?
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they know those went out of style 3 weeks ago?
So did their
E a conversa dos cidadãos aqui.
I'd wager my inverted bathtub she backs out of the contract first.
I'm thinking about having my pipes plated with real platinum. Winifred and Dora had theirs done already.
You should retile your entryway instead. No one's going to see your pipes.
That's exactly what makes them more exclusive.
Enfim, vamos lá. Tá de boa.
I'll keep quiet.
Did you see that slovenly young woman arguing with Lionel or Theodora?
Ooh, how delicious!
Curioso.
Was there a scene?
Vou falar com vocês. Vocês
Quite.
são...
There were raised voices, vulgar insults, and even some
Que
expressive
bicho é esse?
gestures.
About time someone took them down a peg? That story about their daughter bought them entirely too much status.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they know those went out of style 3 weeks ago?
So did their marriage, apparently.
Estou conversando
I'd
demais.
wager my inverted bathtub she backs out of the contract first.
I'm thinking about having my pipes plated with real platinum. Winifred and Dora had theirs done already.
You should retile your entryway instead. No one's going to see your pipes.
That's exactly what makes them more exclusive.
So what's the plan?
Vamos
Did you
conversar mais
see
não.
that slovenly young woman arguing with Lionel and
Ah,
Theodora?
repetindo as conversas, né?
Ooh, how delicious! Was there a scene?
Quite. There were raised voices, vulgar insults, and even some expressive gestures.
About time someone took them down a peg? That story about their daughter bought them entirely too much status.
Conversando demais. Vamos ali. Tem aquele lugar lá em cima, vamos lá em cima. Aqui em cima tem o quê? Tem esse espaço? Tem esse.
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Honest mistake. Why don't you come back another time and we can take this from the top? Yeah, and I'd really like and see. You're new to the ministry? That was...
Caraca, que lugar protegido é esse?
I never could have handled the desk job.
Peraí, deixa eu salvar aqui. Vou tentar salvar aqui, né? Caraca, não quer salvar esse jogo. O que isso acontece, hein? Ai, ai. Túneis de manutenção. Prédio PB.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. No.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Deixa eu ver aqui, ó. Nada pra consertar, tá bem, não tem nada aqui.
You gotta teach me that.
Aquela vez eu não sei, né? Aqui tem o quê?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Podemos arrombar aqui. Opa, que isso? Destruído. Opa, destruído. Caraca, tá tudo destruído.
I've had quite enough of you!
Hey, practicing then. That was fun.
Nice hit!
Nice one. I'll get him. Someone else will clean this up, right? And I thought nothing fun ever happened in this town.
O que aconteceu aqui, hein? Quem sabe o que aconteceu aqui? Foi uma bagaceira. Olha só. Foi uma bagaceira aqui. Nós viemos ali, que só tem isso. Teve aquela entrada ali. Agora nós vamos descer.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
Vamos.
Anyone else? I'm not done picking on you, Max! That's the last of him.
Tem entrada aqui, tem entrada ali. Entrada aqui.
What's the hurry, right? feels like getting into trouble.
Security threat eliminated. All invest.
I'm on it.
Their mistake. I got him! Just like that! Now, man!
Aiming system loose. We found it. This.
Take cover!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
My kind of act.
Oh! I don't think that's working.
They're in my sight.
Doideira. Padre caiu. Levanta o padre. Tem que levantar o padre aqui. Humble. São esses carinhas, vou estar aqui. Estão dizendo aí, ó. A bancada, não tem essa bancada. Caraca. Não tem essa bancada não. Achando aqui.